What is going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans and Clash Royale? Yes, it is another special episode of Clash Royale. 70,000 gems spent maxing out cards. Yes, we will see some maxed out cards. And I am here with none other than Peter, $17 as my special guest. And love him or hate him.
What's that supposed to mean? Hate
well,
him.
you know what? Don't take it personally, Peter. In any case, he is here. He is a factor in the game Clash Royale. And he is off opening chests already, which apparently is the whole reason that he's enjoying this game, as I understand. And yes, so he looks like he's getting close to leveling up some of these cards. So it looks like we started the day with 70,000 gems. Now, this game, like other games, does give you the potential to spend ridiculous amounts in gems. And yes, that is exactly what Peter's doing, going through the magical chests quite quickly. And apparently it was that gem on the front of the chest that got Peter hooked in the first place. And apparently he and his clan, Peter $17 Awesome,
that's Peter $17 Awesome,
right, are creating a presence on Clash Royale just like they had in Clash of Clans. And I guess it is, again, this gem box that's got Peter all excited. So Peter is above 3,000 trophies, so his magical chests are the Arena 7 chests, and they are more expensive, but they also contain more cards, and probably the best bang for your buck if you're after epics. But it looks like specifically, what are you looking at upgrading?
The wizard.
Okay,
wizard.
Peter, I'm right here. Don't yell. Jeez.
Wizard.
So Peter trying to get the wizard to maximum level, and that would be pretty cool. One of the rare cards. Now there are 3 levels of cards: rare, epic, and common. And as you can see, each magical chest just gives you a few epic cards, then a few more rares, and then a whole bunch of
yes, I've got it!
All right, so there it is. Peter has gotten the 1,000 wizard cards necessary to upgrade the wizard from level 9 to level 10. So that is quite a feat, I have to say.
You're
and
welcome.
what are you doing, Peter? What
chests?
But Peter,
more
you had
chests.
You've got enough to
open more chests.
Fine. All right, so Peter is going to open a few more chests. And he's doing it faster now. I don't know. I guess the energy from seeing that wizard maxed out is getting him all excited. So there he goes. A few more chests. And eventually, hopefully, we will see Peter upgrade that wizard card to maximum level. Now, the max level of common cards is level 12. Max of rares is level 10. And the max of epics is level 8. For now, who knows? Maybe that will change in the future. Will there be other cards? Certainly. Will there be other levels of cards? I don't know. But in any case, right now, 12, 10, 8 are the maximum levels of the 3 types of cards that you can get. Now, you can get these cards from the free chests as well. They're just a little harder to find, a little more rare that you will find an epic in a regular wooden chest or a free chest, or maybe even the crown chest that you can earn after winning 10 crowns. All right, so apparently Peter has also unlocked the level 10 rocket.
There it is.
So 1,000 rockets and 1,000 wizard cards ready to upgrade, and it's 50,000 gold. That is a massive amount of gold to accumulate any other way than using gems. And there it is. So congratulations, Peter. That is a nice, very nice level 10 wizard, 792 hit points, 177 damage per second. So that is a very formidable wizard right there. And then next we will be upgrading the rocket, right, Peter? The rocket to level 10, another 50,000 gold.
Galadon.
All right, so
no one tells me what to do.
Fine. All right, so let's take a look as Peter opens a few more chests. Check it out right here. Once you've maxed out a card, you can only get a few to donate, and then you are maxed. You can't even accumulate anymore. You will actually waste those cards. I believe they're converted to a small amount of gold if you receive them in a chest, but they are no longer added to your stack. You just have a few to donate once you've maxed out the level of the card. All right, and I think Peter, yes, he's going to go ahead and buy the gems. There it is. The rocket goes to level 10 and now does 816 hit points of damage to a crown tower. That is brutal. That is a massive amount of damage in one shot for just 6 elixir. All right, I see. In the meantime, Peter also has been able to max out his barbarian hut. Look at that. It's now going to spawn level 12 barbarians out of that barbarian hut. So he's got 3 cards maxed out in his deck, and it looks like he is very close to maxing out the fireball. So I guess back to the chest opening Peter goes until he's got enough to max out that fireball, because he is awfully close. So 70,000 gems down to about, it looks like 6,000 gems left. Will Peter have enough gems to max out the fireball as well? He'll also need 50,000 gold. There it is. So he's got the cards for the fireball to upgrade that rare card to level 10. And he's going to finish off this deck and nowhere near the gold. But how much is it going to cost? 50,000 gold, and that is going to be 2,049 gems. So he just barely has it. 70,000 gems are going to get 4 of his cards from level 9 to level 10. Interesting how you've managed to max out the rare cards first before your commons or your epics, Peter. So
Galadon.
Right, so, well, in any case, it's a pretty beastly looking deck right now with 4 maxed out cards on there and a bunch of high level cards otherwise. So what is Peter doing? He is going to go out and battle somebody.
Smash someone.
You know, Peter, gems don't buy you skill.
No, but skill buys you gems. That's right.
Right, okay. I have no idea what that means. But in any case, we'll see if Peter can find someone to battle with his newfound OP cards in a random multiplayer matchup. Taking Peter a while because he is towards the top of the leaderboards. Oh, here we go. So it is Peter versus Pro Eros from Clash Royale. So a Swedish clan. And Peter, you're level 11. You're facing a level 9.
That's not right. No.
The numbers on the little crown above the king's head, you see yours is 11, his is 9.
That's just the time, Galadon, that's the time.
Anyway, alright, so it looks like we've got a battle of some spear goblins. Peter's dropped a spear goblin hut on the right-hand side, and this is one of my personal favorites. Watch as each individual spear goblin does about 50 hit points of damage on that right tower. Now, the opponent did hit it with a lightning spell, didn't quite finish it off. One more spear goblin is going to spawn out of there, and 50 more hit points off of that right tower. Peter pulling the barbarian split, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, doing a little do-si-do action right there.
Do-si-do?
I don't know, but in any case, so Peter's also got the maxed out barbarian hut ready to go, the fireball and the rocket, and it looks like he's going to unleash that massive rocket across the screen. There it goes, over 800 points of damage, and that tower down well below 2,000 hit points.
Awesome.
Minions on the move, but it looks like they are going to get shot down pretty quickly as Peter's got more spear goblins working up, and they're going to get distracted by the Inferno Tower this time and not get anything done to the tower. There goes another fireball on Peter's second goblin hut. He keeps spamming those things down there in the corner. And here it comes, the level 10 barbarian hut going down. So yet another building, and now it looks like a tombstone as well. So Peter going for full Sim City or Donald Trump or...
No, it's Peter Attack.
All right, so as Peter likes to call it, for Peter $17 attack, and you can see more spear goblins moving in, kind of behind the barbarians, and that can be very dangerous, but the arrows take it down. Peter drops one of those level 10 fireballs, and now that right tower down to just barely 1,000 hit points as more barbarians from the hut advance on that tower. But Minion Horde, that'll make pretty quick work of those barbarians, and now they're on the advance. How is Peter going to counter those minions as they stall on the barbarians? That actually works out pretty well. A lightning spell, that's going to take down Peter's hut. Poor Peter losing buildings left and right. Drops some barbs, but the spear goblin gets out in front. But those are some pretty high level barbarians, even though they're not maxed out. Another barbarian hut. Dragon down to counter. Those barbs will not get through, and neither will the spear goblins, and more buildings going up. Peter, without a permit, putting buildings all over the map.
I don't need a permit. I've got an awesome card.
So he's got, looks like, yes, another goblin hut going down, more spear goblins. And coming up on 20 seconds left, another lightning spell, badly damaging Peter's buildings. But Peter just spamming troops all over the place. Barbarians, spear goblins just spewing out of Peter's side on the bridge. There was a fireball. And here comes another rocket. And this could do it. This could take down the tower. There it goes. No, it's not enough. Peter can't get the job done. But he does have a fireball in hand. And it looks like that is going to do it.
That's right.
Yes, it does.
$17.
Amazing, Peter. You managed to beat a level 9.
What do you mean level 9? It's not.
It says it right there on the screen, Peter.
No, that's not the level.
Anyway, so there you guys go. 70,000 gems. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. And yes, be sure to watch Peter's amazing attacks. And,
awesome attacks.
All right, awesome attacks. And that's it for now. Thank you guys for checking out Clash of Clans attacks and Clash Royale. Hope to see you guys again soon. Hit that subscribe button for daily Clash content. And in the meantime, get out there and make every attack
total damage
a full attack.
Galadon.
Peter,
Total damage.
it's full attack. Okay, my video.
Fine.
My video, my catchphrase.
Whatever.
All right?
Fine.
Do you always have to get the last word in, Peter?
No.
Really?
No.
No, go ahead.
I don't.
Are you done? You sure? All right.
You'll be done, Galadon.